for your presence, Claire, and we will welcome her with a very warm energy. Thank you. Hello. Bonjour. Yes, the clicker should be
it's right
there. Yes, the green one is to go forward.
Perfect.
You even have a pointer. That's the pointer.
Great.
If you want.
Hello, everybody. I'm very happy to be here, and I'm really keen to see that there is a lot of activities on the topic of AI and ocean, which is quite an emerging topic. We talked about the opportunities and the challenges, and I would like to build on what was said by DG Research and Innovation and DG Connect as well. To talk about another challenges, which is the sustainability of AI itself. AI is a tool that can foster, of course, ecological transition, ocean protection, as we said, but it has an impact. And its footprint is increasingly really drastically. Every application of AI, we have data centers, servers, cooling systems, electricity networks, mineral water resources that we need to prevent from using in a drastic way. So I just want to illustrate the three major physical footprints of AI with these slides. First, the energy, which is an immediate challenge. Because according to the International Energy Agency, data centers could consume more than 945 terawatt hours of electricity by 2030, which means that it's going to double. So it's roughly the equivalent of the annual electricity consumption of Japan, which is a sizable country that has intense use of energy, for this to be a concerning data point. Second is water. We all know that AI system requires significant amounts of water, both directly for cooling and indirectly through electricity generation as well. Third, the material and use. So we know that AI relies a lot on hardware, critical minerals, infrastructure, generating also a volume of electronic waste. So none of these impacts means that we should not use AI, of course, but they remind us that AI is not only virtual. So it has a very real environmental impact, and we must understand it and manage it. So the rapid growth of AI is also creating a surge in electricity demand for energy systems that are not always designed to absorb this so quickly. So, as I said, this demand will double in 2030, and so will the CO2 emission from this. So in several regions of the world, we are already seeing increasing pressure on electricity grid, delays in connecting new data centers, and concerned about pace of electricity decarbonization. In some cases, growing demand is even leading to renewal of investment in fossil fuels, particularly natural gas. But it will also drive a demand for renewable energy. So we know that we become more efficient, and efficiency is important, but it will not alone solve, of course, the problem, because AI models are becoming more efficient every year. However, it becomes cheaper, faster, easier to use. The number of users and numbers of queries increase dramatically. So this phenomenon is known as the rebound effect, the Javan paradox. So we can already observe it. For example, ChatGPT alone receives billions of prompts every day, and not all AI use are equal. So I just want to make that point that it's not because we become more efficient that the environmental impact will reduce. So these challenges are global, and the discussion on this cannot remain national. So that's why we really need to tackle this issue at the global level. Because both opportunities and the impact of AI are concerning all the AI suppliers, data centers, and climate change and biodiversity loss, ocean degradation do not stop at national borders, as you all know. So we need greater coordination and shared understanding of what sustainable AI actually means, and we need to put forward this discussion at the same level as ethics of AI or safety of AI. So that's why we have launched, the French government has launched with the United Nations Environment Programme and the ITU, the Sustainable AI Coalition, that has been launched in 2025 for the AI Action Summit, and it's a community of stakeholders that want to advance on the topic of sustainability of AI itself. So we built this coalition around three key pillars. The first is accelerating the use of AI to address environmental challenges, whether for, as it was already said, climate adaptation, biodiversity protection, ocean protection. So that's what we call AI for green. And the second pillar is making AI itself more sustainable to better understand and how we want to help reduce the environmental footprint of AI. That's what we call green AI. And the third pillar of this coalition is international collaboration, of course, because we need governments, companies, researchers to tackle this challenge together. And progress together with shared standards and shared knowledge and collective action. So in short, our ambition is really to raise awareness and bring tools for AI to remain relatively low resource consuming while maximizing its contribution to environmental sustainability at the global scale. What started as a relatively small discussion on the environmental sustainability of AI has grown now into an international community. So the coalition already gathers more than 260 members, and it's supported by 23 countries and international organizations. Among its members, we of course have several global leaders on AI and digital technology, including NVIDIA, AMD, Cisco, IBM, Salesforce, Beidou, SAP, and Mistral AI. So what makes this community unique is that it brings together stakeholders from across the entire AI value chain. So energy provider, infrastructure and cloud operator, chip manufacturer, etc. So we want to address this issue with this community. And for that, we act on 4 levers. The first one is, of course, building this community. We facilitate this community by facilitating contacts between members. We organize networking events. We have a monthly coalition opportunity brief to make sure that this speaker can be present in international forums. We also enhance this topic at every international conferences. We were present at COP21, at the AI Action Summit. So we really want to put this sustainability AI topic at the heart of international discussions. We also share best practices and use cases and organize very different initiatives to make sure that all the knowledge on this topic is gathered and not fragmented, to also avoid duplication of action, which we can see on standardization of environmental impact of AI. We saw that different standards are developing, and we really try to gather these initiatives. And that's my last point on this lever of action. We really want to have a global approach, and we also develop deliverables to help actors act on reducing and measuring, evaluating this impact. Public procurement is also an important aspect, because we need buyers to be aware of what type of AI system they are purchasing. So that's the example of deliverables we are working on. And as it was mentioned, last year, the AI for Ocean and Coastal Resilience stream of the Sustainable AI Coalition was launched by our French minister during UNOC. And we are very proud to co-steer this vertical with Mercator Ocean International. And we have been gathering members through these first initiatives. And we went further this year to really facilitate this community, because last week we had our AI for Ocean and Coastal Resilience International Forum that took place in Biarritz. So there was we wanted to build on the momentum created at UNOC, and this was a G7 labeled event that gathered more than 300 participants, including researchers, startups, public authorities, international organizations, and coastal cities. Coastal cities are very important because that's they can provide us with the needs on the field of how they can use AI, what type of AI, what type of issue they are facing on the field. So we basically showcased 52 startups and SMEs from the blue economy and make the matchmaking between coastal cities, investors, researchers, to really build up on all this expertise from different disciplines, which is very important. And before closing, I would like to share these new initiatives that directly emerge from the discussion that we had at the AI and Ocean and Coastal Resilience Forum in Biarritz. One of the key messages we heard during this forum last week was that the need for stronger connection between scientific community and solution providers. Researchers, startups, companies, and public authority are often working on similar challenges, but they do not always have the opportunity to interact and build partnerships. So we wanted to help address these needs, and that's what this coalition is also about. Together with Mercator Ocean International, UNEP, the ITU, we are launching the first AI for ocean research pitch. So the call for proposal is open until September 13th, and selected researchers and university laboratories will present their work online on October 16th. So the objective is really not only to showcase, of course, excellent research results, but we also want to better understand researchers' needs and help them connect with the actors who can support the next stage of their development and deployment. So if you are working on AI in ocean protection, marine science, coastal resilience, I warmly encourage you to apply. And I just want to say one last word, is that we saw in this forum that we held last week that solution exists. There were plenty of startups and SMEs that propose very innovative and great solutions, but the challenge is really to build partnerships between the industrial and private sector and all the other actors. So this initiative is also one step forward to achieve this, and that's what the Coalition for Sustainable AI is also achieving through these types of initiatives. So if you are interested in knowing more about the coalition, you can, of course, follow us on LinkedIn and join our newsletters. Thank you.
Thank you, Claire.